round of 6, I believe. Maybe.
Yeah. Oceania, PiG obviously bossed it up through WCS Australia.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But WCS Oceania, Light put an end to his reign.
Yeah, exactly. So these players certainly no strangers to each other. So we will have to see what they can pull out here.
Indeed, Daybreak, Battlefield #1. And in the top right, both players on their final lifeline. In the top right here, give it up for X-Fire PiG. Notorious PiG himself.
Notorious PiG.
That's right.
And in the bottom left-hand corner, hailing from Immunity, it is Light.
The last remaining non-Zerg in the
Protoss
top 4.
Hope.
That's
The
right.
Protoss Hope of C.
Protoss Hope.
Oh my lord. I just
can't believe in the top 4, man. It feels like this weekend went really quickly.
It's gone too quickly, man. I mean, for the last few months, all I could think about, sleep about, dream about, has just been the ACL finals just coming up here in Brisbane at the Mercure Hotel. It's all that's been on my mind, and
now we're
now we're nearly at the end of it, man.
That's right. All this hard work culminating. Unfortunately, for everyone that works really hard, Light mentions that he doesn't practice.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people say that. I mean, I could practice 40 hours a day in a 24-hour day, even Maynard. I have found a way to extend time going into that hyperbolic time chamber, and I could still say I only practice 2 hours.
You have someone play Protoss against you, cast Time Warp on your head, and then
cast Time Warp over the Earth, actually, nonetheless. But,
wow, man, you've got powerful friends. Maybe they should sponsor tourneys. That'd be cool.
Maybe they should.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess with me, Maynard. Anyway. Let's not go there.
Yeah,
let's talk about this game.
Let's not start a fight, Kez. Let's cast Stacraft.
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
So
first, nice safe opening here from PiG.
Normal, you can't go for that hatchery against Protoss players.
Not against Light. He will cannon the crap out of it.
Not against Light. You must have cojones of steel to pull that off.
Or just like losing games, because that's...
Well, that's it. That's a very good point.
I haven't actually seen a hatch first work against Light. I don't think I've casted it anyway. I've casted a lot of his games, but...
He has been a lot on stage today, actually.
I actually think he's got to go for Mana Pylon here. True Light
He
style.
does like blocking that natural expansion.
And the third as well.
Yeah, and even going for the gateway we saw last game.
Yep.
He just went for the gateway block afterwards.
And he just missed the hatch block for NXZ, but he looks like he's not going to miss it this time. Going straight for that third.
Beelining for it, actually, in fact. Meanwhile, trying to take his own Nexus. Completely standard play coming out here. Battling with the Pro drone.
He's actually going to win that
He's
battle.
He's going to kill it.
Oh! Stutter step from PiG and Light is
shaking
annoyed
his
by
head,
that. Yeah,
shaking his head in angst there.
Damn.
The drone's going to come down and try and box on, which is usually a losing battle for the drone.
That's right. We'll need some Ling Brethren to deal with that.
His hands are going to get sore as hell. And,
boxing gloves on the drone.
Yeah, just punching the crap out of that pylon.
So pretty standard looking wall from
Light.
Light.
It is. This is about normal, as ZVP gets, really.
Another one of those walls where T-Gun would be happy to see.
T-Gun, I'm sure, is giggling into himself at how easily he could barely bust and abuse this. Yeah,
exactly.
Pylon going down now, killed by the Lings.
Well spotted. The pylon is down, the natural is up, and looking pretty standard so far, apart from that pylon funniness, the shenaniganry.
Apart from the shenaniganry, yeah. PiG now just posturing around looking for an extra probe. Any hidden tricks from Light, but not going to find anything as there is nothing to find. My keen eyesight again pointing that out.
Yeah, once again, man. You and this mini-map
I feel like I'm on a roll.
Yeah,
we are. Me and the mini-map have been dating for a while now. Things aren't too serious, and...
they aren't too serious?
They aren't too serious, no. We haven't gotten to all the bases yet.
That's a shame.
No.
Not to all the bases, just the natural and the third.
Oh! Haven't gotten to fourth yet. Haven't gotten to fourth, unfortunately. But yeah, the Lings are going to just hack around this forge. There's actually no cannon on.
There is a cannon, it's just out of range. So the placement of that forge being a little bit annoying. But still at #1 will be out pretty shortly.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can't see that Ling doing anything here.
No, it's one Ling. I mean, if PiG had made more and or tried to realize and saw the slight misplacement there of the cannon by Light, then I'm sure he would have done more. But no big deal. Warp gate on the way now. Completely standard, of course. And yeah, what do you think Light's going to go for? He's been doing a lot of Phoenix Colossi play on this map. Do you think he'll do something similar? Or?
Well, let's have a look at his gas count. 2 in the main. Yeah, I could definitely see it happening if he takes another gas, starts to get some, or even on the 2 gases, you can definitely see Stargate here from Light.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's very, very good with that, with Phoenix control, or just control in general. So wouldn't be surprised at all. I also wouldn't be surprised to see Immortal all in, because that's something
that is true. That's been the name of his game. He's
done it on Daybreak before. In fact, he did it against PiG on Daybreak at ACL Melbourne.
Correct. Yeah, that's correct. So he does take his 3rd and 4th gas now. So he's going to be going for a very tech-heavy sort of play. No Stargate as of yet. Just more sentries. So this could be like a very heavy Sentry expand. Since there's no Robo either.
Yeah, and he's looking to keep it clear.
Typically by now the Robo would be down if there was going to be any sort of Immortal push. That's a late Stargate.
The Pigling manages to dodge detection there by that Stalker. Oh, no, it doesn't. I lied to everyone.
Why would you condemn that poor little Zergling?
I don't know, man.
To death. Anyway,
I got no
Stalker,
shame.
You got no shame?
No.
Doesn't afraid of it?
Doesn't afraid.
So we do see the Stargate, but it's actually quite late by light, so I'm not sure what his intentions are here with it. It could be more for Void Rays, actually, to expand into a third base. As it is late, it means that he'll have more money for other things.
True.
So he does
like
have
a Nexus.
Like a Nexus. He does have that +1 on the way. So he could be going for a Void Ray Gateway sort of timing, which could be a possibility as well. Pig in a scat here.
Nice
and,
Overlord
does see the Stargate. Yeah, very nice scat there by Pig. And more importantly, doesn't see any gateways. So Pig will be feeling very free to drone up here. Link speed on the way, Lair 3/4 of the way done nearly. Everything going well for Pig.
Yeah, he's macroing pretty hard. He's got a healthy drone lead here with the 55 versus the 43 of Light. So not really either player in any huge advantage at this point. I guess it's very, very close. It's going to come down to when they start to engage.
Yeah.
No one's really powering ahead of the other one, is what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah, it's definitely very even. Phoenix is actually other unit choice by Light here. 4 more gateways on the way and a Robo. So it does look like he'll be going for most likely that Phoenix Colossi sort of play into late Void Rays. Possibly he'll take a third Nexus. It's kind of hard to tell at this stage. He does have 4 gateways on the way, which means that he's got 5 in total.
Yeah.
So he could be trying to do a very heavy pressure build with that.
I'm actually... I would like to bring up what I talked about with Paz, or what Paz brought up in our cast when we last saw Light. He makes some air units, forces a Hydralisk Den from Pig, and then you can see the robotics facility already on the way for a possible Colossus switch if he decides necessary. And he loves the Colossus, so I wouldn't mind seeing that. Hydra Speed from Pig. I like it.
Yeah, Hydra Speed first. We did see NXZ opt more for that +1 range first. As often he was in more defensive stature, but it looks like with this speed first, Pig wants to get aggressive, and I feel like that might be the right choice here. Light is fairly light on, no pun intended, on gateway units at the moment, and which means Hydras are very strong. It's going to be a very close timing with the Colossi, so Light should be fine, as he is a very good player, of course. But
Colossus Den coming down, so that's definitely definitely his plan being shown here.
Yeah, correct. So we'll have to see if Pig can get anything done with these Hydralisks.
He's going to go Roach Hydra by the looks of this here, getting the +1 range upgrade with a Hydralisk speed. No doubt Roach speed to follow pretty quickly as well. And Light will be happy to see these Hydras, but I think the Roaches will definitely help Pig with the big engagement.
Can he pick up a Phoenix? Guess what? Can he get a second one? He does! And even a third possibly.
Good catch there. It's actually a little bit of an inefficient trade there for Pig. I'm not... sorry, for Light.
For Light, yes.
I wondered why he didn't pull those away.
Pig obviously just multitasking slightly better than Light here. Just a slight mismanagement of micro. It happens, you know, especially in high pressure situations such as these at ACL.
Round of 4 is pretty high pressure.
Correct. So Light now just making units up at home. Got that +1 armor on the way, so he doesn't have a Twilight.
Oh,
so
look at this!
Or anything.
All these Lings and all these Hydras looks like it's going to hit before the Colossus comes.
It's going to be so tight. Taking down these rocks, I really like this. Means that he can come in. Light's going to need more force fields to stop the.
Doesn't want to get his army cut in half.
No, he doesn't. He has to be very careful about that. He could even see him going around for the third to try to get like a pincer movement, but it looks like he's just going to posture at the bottom of the ramp here and try to bait out any force fields.
Just love how patient Light's being with these force fields. He's not getting baited here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great control by Light. It's one of the things that makes him such a scary Protoss player. Not only does he execute his builds extremely well, but he controls everything in the builds and all of his units just perfectly. We do see Pig macroing up now. Spire on the way. I probably will be seeing Corruptors out of him. Mutalisk would be a very weird choice here, especially with Phoenix already out on the map. And whilst they can kill Colossi, and Colossi can't shoot up, Corruptor's definitely the better unit choice.
Yeah, he's got the Roach Warren, he's got the Hydralisk Den. I feel Ling Hydra and Corruptor or Roach Hydra Corruptor is going to be a lot better against what Light has for him here.
Yeah,
the Hydras already shoot up and do amazing DPS. The Roaches tank a lot of damage and do a better job in general of the Mutas. And yes, he is in fact going for the Corruptor option.
Yeah, exactly.
I support that.
Exactly. 7 Corruptors.
I've given him permission to go Corruptors.
He's got the main seal of approval,
He has the seal of approval.
That's all he needs. So yeah, more Corruptors now on the way. +2. Fourth hatchery going down for Pig as well, as he does see the third base from Light. Going down as well. Pretty nice creep spread here, actually. ZVP, typically in the past, a matchup where creep spread isn't really the defining characteristic of the matchup. But here we go. This is
Oh.
Ooh, doesn't get the overseer.
Only with one Colossus, though, it's so dangerous. If he loses that Colossus, his army is going to melt to all of these roaches and hydras.
It absolutely will. Protoss, anywhere around that 140 to 180 supply mark is the absolute time you do not want to be engaged. You want to wait until that max out death ball. And really better get the Nexus. It's getting low.
I reckon he might be able to save it. Yes, he does.
Clutch force fields from Light. But
the natural is open, Kez.
Oh my god. He's coming up here for the ramp now. Colossi engaging.
He's got about 8 Corruptors here attacking the Colossus from the top. And a lot of roaches, really decent force fields here from Light, but he just doesn't have that many units.
He just doesn't. The Colossi were caught out of position by the Corruptors there. A great tactical position there by Pig. And now the Hydralisk and the Roaches are moving in towards the Stalkers. I think he's got too much Grand Army here. Does pull back, but just beating at that natural wall now. And Light, I'm not sure what his answer is going to be here.
His answer might actually be GG pretty shortly. He's losing his Stalkers. Another Colossus comes in from the main, though. If he keeps this Colossus alive, he might be okay, but that's a lot of Corruptors.
There we go,
GG! Pig takes the first game.
Holy moly.
That's right. Pig reserving his emotion until he gets that final game. He's such a
He's got the eye of the tiger. He looks like he's going to kill somebody. Light better watch out for a snipe in the back from Pig in real life.
Oh, he's got some immunity guys giving him some help on the side here.
I'm not sure who the other guy is actually.
I'm not sure he's from immunity, but giving some help anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, game 1 goes to Pig.
Yeah, very well played.
Yeah, one
really
thing,
cool stuff pulling the army to the third and then just
exactly. It was great army positioning, and that's really one of the defining characteristics of a lot of high-level players. Everybody can macro and do builds and micro, but the intelligence and the army positioning is really what sets a lot of players apart. One thing to note though was Light didn't have thermal lance, which means that his Colossi were forced to come closer to the front, which means that everything else could which means that everything else was able to target fire them easier. And once those Colossi are dead, the gateway units just melt to Roach Hydra. It's actually really disgusting.
They certainly do, and they had the ranged upgrades as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty horrible.
It was indeed. So, game 2.
Gearing up for game 2 pretty quickly. Looks like it's going to be on Akalon Wastes.
Akalon Wastes.
So that's Light's pick.
That's a good map for for PBZ. 3 bases is very easy to hold with those destructible rocks. Even the 4th base is very easy to take as well, tucked away to the right there. So we'll have to see if Pig wants to pull out something different out of his hat. And Pig is he's a very confident player. He's not afraid to all in or cheese when he needs to.
No, neither's Light.
And no, neither is Light, as we've seen. Mr. 2 base himself, but taking a 3rd Nexus there.
The Shinobi Protoss.
He's a ninja. Protoss?
Yeah.
He's a ninja?
That's right. It's a new moniker. We've given it to him.
Oh,
You're just going to have to deal with it, man.
I'll go with it, man. He's a ninja.
Like, don't even argue. Like, it's the Shinobi Protoss.
If you say so, Maynard. Your word is law.
He has been dubbed Shinobi Protoss.
Here we go. Nearly game 2 getting started now. Exciting stuff going on at the COD desk.
The COD guys getting pretty loud, and that's cool.
They do. I was loud when I was 12 years old as well, so everybody happens to everybody, I guess. So.
Oh, that's good. I actually really like how loud the Stacraft playout's been getting towards the end of this.
Yeah,
that's been really cool. We've been hearing it all the way from the casting desk. Casting desk isn't actually anywhere near the stage, so we're like way back, stages over there. So it's been a lot better for soundproofing as well.
It has actually. There's been a lot of great improvements here from the ACL. Of course, always running fantastic tournaments, but they've had a lot of great innovations here with due to the feedback from the players.
Yeah, it's all about it's all due to community feedback and players. If no one gave feedback, then there would be no improvements because they'd be like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
So
unless you're a Viper, feedback is a very good thing. Other than that, you're screwed. But yeah, no, it's been great. So kudos to ACL.
Yep. Feel free to head over to aclpro.com.au and make an account. Let everyone know how you felt about this tournament if you're watching the stream today. If you're not here, well, if you are here, feel free to jump on SC2C when you get a chance. Let everyone know. Or ACL Pro, let everyone know. And back at home, feel free to do it now.
Feel free to go to GameCon and BenQ and thank them for their support and sponsorship of these tournaments.
Plantronics, of course, the major sponsor.
Of course, Plantronics.
Putting in the sick bank.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, donating monitors to the tournament, which has been really cool as well.
Yes, very good monitors. Crisp, clear.
Crisp, clear, high refresh rates. I've got one right in front of me here. I've got another one right there. And our soundproofing, which is really, really sought after, is courtesy of GameCon.
Indeed. Indeed it is.
That Commander headset. Oh, God, the epicness. All right.
So epic.
In the bottom right here from X5, currently 1 game up. Give it up for Pig. Pig and the Piglet. Looks like he gave us an oink there.
Epic oink. In the top left-hand corner as the red Protoss, it is Immunity's Light. Come on, everybody. Give a big cheer for Light. Come on.
There we go.
There we go.
So, yeah, PVZ on this map, Kez. What's your ratio like for this?
PVZ. Oh, it's probably pretty bad, not going to lie. Full disclosure. But that's obviously due to imbalances and not my own skill, so that's totally fine.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. This map, it can be pretty boring for PVZ. Protoss do like to sit back and turtle up and get that Void Ray Colossi Death Ball. As I mentioned before, it is easy to secure and hold that third location. But we have an early pull here from PiG.
Looks like PiG doesn't like to play, won't like to play a long game here. He wants to go for the kill. And okay, that's just a cancel. We have to wonder if he's, because I've seen people 10 pull and actually take a gas, Kez.
It does happen.
Yeah,
it does happen.
Mainly in ZVZ, not really.
Yeah,
ZVZ,
it is more common in ZVZ, but yeah, and Forge first from Light, so he's actually going to be in a more decent position here to defend this 10 pull from PiG. But I'm not at all surprised to see PiG 10 pulling on this map. It can be a bit of a doozy for Zerg to deal with Protoss here, and the extra wide ramp leading up to the natural, of course, lends itself to get Lings through and do some damage. But
indeed, so 6 Lings on the way. We'll be able to get. It's a pretty wide ramp. He might be actually get.
He can get through, but how much damage can he do before he, after he gets through, is always remaining to be seen. I mean, it is a 10 pull. It is quite a heavy investment.
He's actually making 8 Lings instead of just 6.
Yeah, no, this is he's trying to do a lot of damage here. But Light does see it very early with a drone scout. A probe scout there. Light did used to always negate the probe scout until later on, but it looks like in Wings of Liberty, he's decided that Zerg is too tricky to not probe scout.
Yeah, I feel probe scouting pretty important once you drop that Forge, or just even 9 pylon scout, and then...
Yeah, no, it is definitely important. But we see a full wall in here and a cannon, so it looks like this actually won't get any damage done, unfortunately, for Light. So PiG is going to be playing really far behind here, actually. Really nice wall up here by Light, only with a single pylon. Excellent pylon placement there by him. 3 gateways actually blocking it.
That's right. In fact, with the cannon now, he could probably cancel one of those.
Yeah, definitely. First blood.
Thank you, cannon.
Oh, this is a really great wall in by Light here, actually. I really like this. It's 1 pylon and 1 cannon covers everything that could possibly be hit. Light definitely has his builds figured out on this map. Will be cancelling those gateways most likely, but he could be going for some kind of heavy...
Yes,
does cancel one, actually.
And
the Lings do get in, though, unfortunately.
Got in the way of the Cybercore as well. And now the Nexus is under siege. Light's going to be frustrated right now.
This is absolutely what you do not want to happen. This is like the very worst thing. 2 Zealots are being chrono boosted now, though, and will they be able to come out in time? I'm not sure. It's going to be so close.
It's going to be tough to micro against as well. I like that Light's pulling probes here. Good decision
from him. Is a great decision.
He really wants this Nexus to come up. Can PiG deny it? Can he force a cancel?
No, I think he's going to be just fine.
Now.
Yeah. Does lose a few probes, which is unfortunate, but losing the Nexus is much worse. I mean, Light can easily take damage here. And he's still in a good position. I mean, a temple is a pretty heavy investment. I mean, PiG's natural hatchery is only now just nearly finishing. Meanwhile, Light's Nexus is about to finish. Cybercore is now down, and Lings are just being really annoying, as Lings do.
Yeah, and they'll be able to harass around a little bit. They are pretty low health, and eventually probes will probably catch them and finish them off. And PiG will need to keep microing these Lings to keep them alive. But the good thing is, PiG already in the main of Light. If he can keep these Lings juking and jiving around the Zealots, he can actually keep them alive and delay tech if Light was planning to hide something this game or on this map.
Yeah,
because it was his map choice.
Correct.
PiG can actually, he's right in his face. He can't put down tech in front of him.
Yeah, no, it's very hard, but it looks like he might lose the Ling. But more importantly, though, PiG has taken a gas, and he doesn't have a 3rd hatchery down yet, so it looks like he could be going... yeah, that Ling does get eventually its head sliced off, unfortunately. But yeah, PiG going for that gas right now, so it looks like he could be doing something pressure, or just getting the Ling speed. It looks like he will take a 3rd and just probably use the gas to get Ling speed, and then take drones off the gas. Or possibly a very quick lair, but it will be very hard for him to afford all of that off of 3 bases with a gas, and after a 10 pull, no less.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what he wants to do with that. I'd imagine he would just get Ling speed just for the early map control against Light. Somebody who does like to throw in the odd gateway all in, and having those speed Lings just helps really delay it and know what's going on.
He's getting a healthy drone count here, actually. So just powering up since that 10 pull. So he's already at 36 over the 28 of Light.
Yeah, correct. Doing a good job with just hitting those injects. I mean, another ode to PiG's mechanics and all these top players' mechanics. I mean, they're just always on the ball, always on spot, and getting the drones done when they need them. Man.
That's right. Top end of the spectrum now. This plays the best of the best for our country.
Yes, so. The best of the best for our country. Light has been a top competitor for forever now. I mean, since I came to the scene 2.5 years ago, I've always seen Light's name at the top of brackets. And PiG are relatively newer, but by no means less able.
No, not at all. PiG was on the team Alt, moving over to TT Esports, and now his new home XL5, and they're really looking after him, man.
Yeah, they've got a lot of great sponsors as well that help them out, and PiG showing them that it was worth it. I mean, making it to the round of 3, and he's already got a really big following from just being him and his glorious pigness. That's not an insult.
in all his glory and all his pigness.
Yeah,
that's right.
In all of his bacon. People do love bacon, Maynard.
Well, that's just
shout out if you love bacon.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
There we go.
Wow, not many vegetarians here at the tournament.
No vegetarians whatsoever. You don't make friends with salad.
Good throw on that Zealot.
That's a very nice round.
Nice
micro. Very
That's
nice.
it. Down he goes.
Down he goes. And we have 2 Stargates on the way, Maynard. We have one Phoenix being built at the moment, and another Stargate in production. So Light going to go for some very heavy Stargate play here.
Pig's Lair just finished, and Hydra's on the way for him as well. So with the Hydra Den completing, he's actually looking to be in a good spot for this double Stargate play.
Yeah, Hydra versus Phoenix is a funny thing. In really small numbers, Hydra's like just destroy Phoenix, but peculiarly enough, actually, once you get a very high Phoenix count, you actually can kill Hydras quite well if the Zerg isn't completely ready with all their Hydras in a really tight ball. Any straggling groups of 4 or 5 Hydras just get melted by Phoenix. It's actually really disgusting. It's kind of like how people used to think that Banelings counter Marines, but if you micro the Marines really well, then they can obviously still destroy those Banelings. So it is an interesting dynamic.
It depends on the engagements as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so much of it depends on the engagement. So yeah, he is going double Stargate Phoenix and taking a third at pretty quick timing, which is slightly greedy by Light, but again, it's just due to the map. I mean, on this map you can do that with very little issues since the third base is just so sturdy once you've got that warp and natural down.
Rocks going down here for Light. Shout out to Dustin Browder.
I would have loved to have seen his face when he saw it with the room. I'm sure he was...
He would have loved it at the part of the ACL tournament when the Rocks came down and actually killed some stuff.
Oh, I'm sure he's had many great moments just thinking about that in bed. Yeah, I went there, actually. Anyway, third base now, finished for Light. PiG now does have that infestation pit down and actually going swarm hosts. This is really cool. This is one of the first time we've seen macro swarm hosts in ZVP at the moment. PiG does get that double Stargate there. So he knows what's up. He knows that he needs probably a lot of Hydras. But swarm host actually not too bad against the Phoenix because...
This is actually starting to look like it might be the Root Cats ZVP.
The Turtle, Spore Crawler, Viper, Infestor.
Exactly.
Swarm host, one of everything.
Mass static defense.
Give me 2 of every unit.
Yeah, 2 of every animal.
Yeah.
But mainly Hydras.
Well, yeah.
And you just alternate between, Hydras or Lings or whatever, or Vipers, depending on what unit composition comes out, and you slowly creep forward, slowly make lots and lots of static defense. Of course, we are getting ahead of ourselves. Could be wrong.
Could be.
But it's starting to look like that to me.
It is, and there's already a lot of creep spread out on the map, which will help that style.
Got to make a note of how well PiG's creep spreading right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Adds more to the theory.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, as we do see by those arrows, it is going that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank God for those arrows. I couldn't have told.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. Absolutely.
But a lot of Phoenix now out on the map. Light is going to see that 4th base down by PiG. 2 Spore Crawlers are going to be planted there to help defend his little dronesies.
Hydras already have speed, so they will be able to actually catch a few Phoenixes here.
1 Phoenix goes down. Will the second one go down?
Yes.
Yes, it will. Nearly a third as well, but... Now Light, that double Stargate investment, going into those Void Rays with that +1 attack as well, and 1 more Phoenix.
And that's what PiG wants. This is if he's doing the build I think he's doing, this is the counter to that air death ball that Protoss keeps doing.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, PiG hasn't got that Hive on the way yet, but I imagine he'll be getting it soon. Lots of Hydras down, Plasma Shields on the way now for Light. Hive, just there we go, started by PiG, must be hearing me, or his Psychic. I'm not sure which one is better.
All good at Stacraft.
All good at Stacraft. That's a very that's an intelligent insight. I actually didn't think about that for a second.
Mothership core out for Light. What's he got? How many Voids? 7 Phoenixes.
A few Voids on the way now. Those Void Rays very good against armored units. But
extra 500 minerals per minute for for PiG here.
Yeah, well, he's on 4 bases with a very high draw count at 90, which is probably what you want to get to Sama. You want to be trading with it multiple times and just whittling it down. But interestingly enough, there's no Storm and there's no Colossi.
Without those two, it's a little bit...
Yeah, exactly. One of the things that makes this death ball so strong is the ability that Hydras can't engage the Void Rays because of Storm. But without Storm, the Hydras can still kind of go on and punch on with the Void Rays.
So let's see what PiG's constructing now. Let's have a look. Yeah, Swarm Hosts are on the way. Hive nearly done here. No doubt going to see Vipers next.
Yeah,
and once he gets to that crucial number of drones, which he is around about now, he's going to start making a lot of static defense. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, not too many Swarm Hosts, only 8 to 10. Just a dash of them, which is good. You only really want them to zone out the ground units as opposed to using the overwhelming number of locusts.
You adjust your composition depending on how much of what the Protoss is making. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a good point. Light now taking his 4th base, so it looks like we will be seeing that very late game stalemate sort of
this is probably going to be a long one, unless, of course, Light gets a boner and just goes all in and loses.
Exactly.
Which could happen.
It could. It very well could. Light known for getting a lot of bonus, with these units. Come at me, bro, is the name of
He's
the
an
game.
Aggressive guy. Can he play patiently? That's the question. That's in all seriousness.
Impetuous one.
Yep. Not too many. No Colossi yet, but a Fleet Beacon about to finish.
A Fleet Beacon, so it looks like he's going to go carries, actually, with the Fleet Beacon. Or he might just be using it for those upgrades as well.
Yeah, could be for the Phoenix range. Could be for... I don't think Phoenix range. We'll have to see what you want.
Probably not. But it does. It opens up more options. And here you go, Maynard. A lot of Spore Crawls going down now for PiG.
Yep, that's it. So he's doing what I thought he was doing. And there's a lot of Swarm Hosts here with that Locust upgrade as well.
Yeah, and there's even Love Hearts on the production tab.
That was actually on the Upgrades tab. They're upgraded with Hearts for some reason.
They're upgrading their love.
STC enabled.
Their love for the game. But a lot of Void Rays there, just destroying everything. But Spore Crawls on the way, and we could be here a long time, which is fine by me.
That's fine by me, man. More Stacraft.
More Stacraft,
so PiG's going to slowly move his creep forward. Light will continue to try and deny that, and his static defense will get huger in number. Vipers on the way for PiG to start pulling important units like Void Rays one at a time, like Colossi if they come out. It's really hard for the Protoss to deal with this if he gets to the Zerg to get to this stage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I really feel like Light needs Storm here. These cannons are good, but they are going to go down. And Vipers
pulling in all the
Phoenix.
And that's 4 dead Phoenixes right there. Time Warp going down. He will get some Hydras on the retreat as they do have the muscular augments.
But those are Void Rays, Maynard. Those are Void Rays.
But that's still a ton of Hydras, man.
Void Rays charging up now, killing a lot of the Hydras.
He's actually pulled back to the static defense.
He has. Oh, get over here.
That's right.
Does lose another Void Ray.
My favorite Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, he was awesome. I love that last.
Oh, the Mothership Core. Down she goes.
Really nice engagements here by PiG.
That's a lot of voids.
And now he goes again with the Swarm Host. Really brilliant timing here.
Does he have enough to burn through the Hydras? PiG might actually be getting a little bit ahead of himself here, I think. There's a lot of DPS with these Void Rays still, especially with their charge upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. But this static defense just means that PiG can just keep on re-engaging, and Light can never push out when he has the advantage because of this static defense.
So PiG, there we go, making a ton of Hydras, getting +3 attack as well. Not that many Spore Crawlers, actually, so Light actually might be able to get a bit of damage here. Oh, there's a Hydra reinforcement.
Spore Crawlers do shoot those Speed Crawls.
I agree with you, man. I feel
Storm Hydras posturing forward, taking out a few Void Rays here.
Oh, catching a couple on the retreat. Some Zealots coming down, but I don't know if they're going to be any good, Kez, with the Swarm Host Locust.
Such a good concave here from PiG, pushing forward now. Void Rays are dropping. I can't believe it. They actually do die. Swarm Host now killing the cannon, killing the pylon, going towards the 4th base. No, PiG is going to just recuperate his forces here.
Yeah, he's putting the Swarm Host in a better location now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a more open area to get get the Locust spread, and also to do this, attack the natural while attacking the 3rd.
Oh, such a good position here from PiG, setting the Swarm Host to the left to deal with the army, setting these Hydralisks to the right to just really bug him and take down this wall and make Light a couple of
Void Rays. There he goes, 3 Void Rays into the ball of Zerg.
Down forward,
and another couple.
Get over here! They come. The Hydralisks are shooting them down now. Nearly every Void Ray has been killed. And GG, congrats!
PiG moves on to the grand finals against King Kong, and Light finishes himself there.
Jesus Lord.
That was a great series there. The score actually doesn't denote how close those games were.
It really doesn't, no. Excellent positioning there, and unit control from PiG. Just grabbing those Void Rays over and over again. Really beautiful play there.
Yeah, that composition, man, or that strategy, so hard for Protoss to deal with, especially if you haven't seen it before. So, and it's relatively new. It's a new meta.
It is. It's that's why I love Heart of the Swarm, and it's why I love these new major tournaments in Heart of the Swarm, because players figure something out and they bring it to the table of what they've got, and it's just so exciting to see.
Yeah. I wonder if Light's actually seen that before. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, he's very highly ranked on Korea, so he would be seeing a lot of the new strategies that come out. But yeah, bit of mana, always discussing the games afterwards.
Yeah, no love lost between anyone here. No, exactly. We're all friends when we're not killing each other.
Pretty much.
That's right.
Yeah, so great games there. That's right. I am super excited to see King Kong versus Pig.
That's right. King Kong versus Pig will be our grand finals, and that will be brought to you by myself and Fenner.
Yes.
So we'll be bringing our ZVZ expert. That's right, the English Englishman. He's living in Noosa now, so full-on Aussie. He's going to have a tan soon.
Oh, is it possible
if he goes outside?
Get a tan? I'm not sure. If he goes outside. Well, none of us nerds go outside, so I'm sure you don't have to worry about that. Unless he gets that LCD tan. Favorite of mine.
That's right. Quite possible.
It is indeed.
So, guys, thank you very much for watching so far. It's been really awesome. We're gearing up for the grand finals now. Do not go away. So thank you, Kez, for casting.
Anytime, man. It was my pleasure.
And we will see you very soon for the grand finals.
See you guys.